Hey everyone, I was just listening to Philippians and Paul tells them, I want you to understand what really matters. And Philippians 1, I don't have my glasses on, so sorry, I'm going to be like all up in this Bible. Verse 10, it says in the or New American Standard, so that you may approve the things that are excellent, in order to be sincere and blameless until the day of Christ. He wants them to know what matters. And that's what I've been learning recently, is how important it is to know what matters. Because if you don't know what matters, you're going to spend your time inappropriately. You're going to spend your money inappropriately. You're going to spend your feelings inappropriately. Like, if you don't know what matters, if you don't know what's important, if you don't know what things are excellent, like, it would be like in a diamond shop and there's one real diamond and the rest are fake. And if you don't know what the important things are to look for, you wouldn't be able to identify which one was priceless, which one was sincere, which one was authentic. And they would all look on the outside. And if you don't know what's important to focus on, you won't. Your odds, the odds are not in your favor. And I was listening to the book of Ecclesiastes the other day, and I was listening to Solomon talk. And he was talking about how it sounded to me, I could be wrong, could have been a really good narrator and my really good imagination. But to me, it sounded like Solomon struggled with the fear of not being wise. Because his father at a young age impressed upon him the importance of wisdom. And then the Lord himself came and asked Solomon what he wanted, and Solomon told him wisdom. Then Solomon's writing this book, and he's talking about how he's searching for wisdom, and he's looking for it, and he's trying to find it, and he doesn't feel like he's mastering it. And I'm hearing this almost anxiety and self-criticism that goes above and beyond human. That goes slightly into the realm of demonic. And we know where Solomon ended up and what things he ended up doing. So I can't say for sure. But when I listen to the words he wrote, it reminds me of when I used to do the same. And I still struggle with that. Eve struggled with it. She was afraid of not being smart enough, not having all the wisdom, afraid she was missing out. And our fear of missing out can sometimes lead us to unwise choices, to spending our time, our money, our thoughts, our resources on things that shouldn't and don't matter for the mission. And Paul tells us that we're soldiers on a mission, and we shouldn't get distracted by civilian matters. And that one hits me really hard every time, because I was trained in the military, and now I'm in the Lord's army. And he taught me certain things so that when I was in his army, I would understand the rules, and I would be a good soldier. And so I've been faced with a lot of distractions lately. And I feel like a lot of them are testing whether I can discern what's important and what's not. And I don't know if I'm passing all of them, because I feel like they're just coming so fast. And I haven't even had time to evaluate or sit too much. And I'm just praying that the Lord is keeping me faithful, keeping me pure, keeping me on the path, and that any mistake he's going to work out for his glory. And I'm grateful to him for all he's done and all he's taught me. And I'm excited to move forward, and I'm trying my best to learn what's important. and looking at my life and what he's given me to work with, and looking at him and what he values, and trying to apply that. I'd love to hear how you guys do it. I'd love to hear what works for you. And I hope you're staying focused. Never take your eyes off him. He's our number one, and he's coming soon. I love you guys, but obviously, he loves you more. I hope you have a great day.